Our Atlas Ocean Voyages Antarctic expedition began when our flight departed Atlanta for Buenos Aires. Most Antarctic cruises like their guests to arrive the day before the flight to Ushuaia, or if the ship leaves from Buenos Aires. So once you arrive in Buenos Aires, you'll need transportation from the airport to the hotel. For Atlas cruises, this trip is not included in the cruise package, even though the pre-cruise hotel stay is. This video is a quick overview of how we got from the airport to the hotel. If you like the video or find it useful, consider hitting the like button or subscribing to the channel for more updates. I really do appreciate it. Let's get started. After a 10.5-hour overnight flight from Atlanta to get to Buenos Aires EZE Airport, we landed at 9 a.m. Buenos Aires is 2 hours ahead of the U.S.'s Eastern time zone, so it was an easy time change adjustment. We booked an Economy Plus seat, and I would recommend this class or better if you can afford it for a long flight. The Economy Plus seat gives you extra legroom and more reclining ability to better sleep on the flight. We pre-booked our airport pickup through Viator to avoid any potential taxi scams that we saw in some other South American countries. We also requested an English-speaking driver to make the transition easier. When we landed, we used WhatsApp to let the driver know our flight had arrived, so he would be waiting for us after we collected our luggage. We didn't have to worry about missing our driver if our flight had been delayed, and I would tell you that was really nice. Once you leave the plane, we were greeted with lots of sunshine on our long walk to the passport control or customs offices. Getting through customs took about an hour, and the process was fairly efficient with lots of officers on staff. There's an electronic board that tells you where to go to find the next available officer. Have your boarding pass and passport ready to get through that short interview process faster. After customs, we again WhatsApped the driver to let him know we were going to collect our luggage. The driver told us our meeting point, so we knew where to go and how to identify him. Our luggage was waiting for us on the carousel, so no more delays there. On a side note, if you're cruising the next day, the cruise lines such as Silverseas, Viking, Crystal, and Azamara have representatives waiting and available to assist you. These cruise lines may include the trip to the hotel with the cruise or offer a transportation option for purchase. Our pre-purchase trip was fantastic. We were met at the airport, the driver had a sign with our name on it, and he assisted us with our luggage. We're now going to the hotel, the Hilton Buenos Aires. The trip from the airport to the hotel takes about 45 minutes to get from the city's suburbs to city center. The driver provided commentary about the city and Argentinian culture. The $72 trip to the hotel was worth it to have such an easy transfer. The hotel arrival was easy as well. Check-in time was 3 p.m., so we stored our luggage in the lobby until the room was ready, like many other passengers did. We went to Buenos Aires a couple of days early so we could explore the city. As we arrived at the hotel, we saw that it was filled with guests for a Viking cruise that was departing the next day. It looks like the Buenos Aires Hilton is the hotel used by the cruise lines for the pre-cruise hotel stays for their guests. Getting from the airport to the Buenos Aires Hilton is pretty easy. We hired a private driver to take us directly to the hotel to make sure that we would not be scammed by some of the airport taxi vendors, and then noticed that the Hilton is the go-to hotel for cruise lines. I hope you learned something new from this short video for your future travels in Buenos Aires. Look for my next video on all the sights we saw while there. Thanks for watching.